Hey, what's up guys, it's Crafty Fox of the Minecraft Military Force, and I just wanted to give you guys an update of the whole situation about tutorials. You know, it's been over a year since I uploaded that video, the end of tutorials for Minecraft Military Force, but as you can see, it's been over a year, and maybe you've seen I've posted, tutorials still to this day, and that's because I said in the video after I finished the Nimitz aircraft carrier, and I'm still working on that, although it is getting quite close to completion. I'll go over this later in the video, but as you already may know that YouTube does not really pay me much for these Minecraft Military Force videos. There are times that it does fairly well, but even though it's not a lot of money, most of the funds that are supporting this channel specifically are from Patreon. So thanks to 90 of you guys who actually signed up, where you can download these maps and support the channel. But I also just want to let you know that you can still do commissions. It's still open because the Nimitz carrier, it's still in the works. So you can sponsor a tutorial video. For example, I think a great tutorial video would be the An-225 Maria. So this is Ukraine's most famous plane and largest aircraft, and this is actually not complete. So it would be really good if someone, sponsored Maria, so I can make this into a tutorial video and then anyone could build this in Minecraft. Or I could sponsor some other tutorials, like get the Tu-160 done, the MiG-25, or the C-130. I think this badly needs a new tutorial. Like the old tutorial was really outdated, not exactly the right shape. Also, I think a new V-22 Osprey would be nice. Some more ideas would be the NASAMS, the S300, the S400 with the new version with the Baz tractor, the Iris-T SLM, the PMP floating bridge, the K9 Thunder, the PT91 Tardy, the Leopard 2 PL. So yeah, if you guys want to commission, small and medium-sized builds will be $40 to $50. And then if it's something else bigger, we can go discuss there. Or maybe you have some kind of special requests. Although I am picky about these commissions, I would prefer if it's a modern NATO, US, Japan, South Korea, Russia, Ukraine, or maybe even World War II stuff. So if you guys are interested, you can send me an email at craftyfoxbusiness@gmail.com. And also, if you guys want to sponsor a short animation, I can do that as well. It could be like a really simple animation I can make just to get started, the animating these tanks. But yeah, I really think if someone sponsored an animation, that'll be, really beneficial to the channel, because I always get these comments that are asking me to do the create mod, and I don't really want to mess with that, to be honest. I do have a history of animations though, and then maybe on its own it can get some views, and then I can make it self-sustaining so I don't have to keep asking you for funds, because I don't really like that, to be honest. But yeah, the way this channel's going, I think military stuff is quite fun, but at the same time, since I've been building the Russo-Ukrainian war, it's kind of a controversial issue. Popular companies, Lego and Minecraft themselves, they don't really support military stuff because it's controversial. Whenever I post Ukrainian stuff, the Russians or even non-Russians, they get pissed off, and they write stuff in the comments and they dislike the video. But I probably still want to post Ukraine stuff, but maybe there is a way to balance that out. Or maybe I should not, there's another thing, maybe I shouldn't even post military stuff anymore. The whole reason I got popular in Minecraft, I think, is because of my train builds, so maybe I can go more back to that because that's kind of my roots. And maybe I still might do a little military stuff, but maybe I should just go back to trains. But even then, there's still Russian and Ukrainian trains that I can make, especially from the Soviet Union. That'll be very interesting to build. So maybe, yeah, the future might not even be military. I don't know. No one's gonna get pissed off that you made a train in Minecraft, right? So that is something that's really going on in my mind. I definitely think I would be more popular if I stopped, just making the military stuff and focus more on civilian stuff. I would like to hear your opinions in the comment section below. Maybe you can give an outside perspective. But yeah, if I don't get funding or anything, or the animations don't do well, then I guess I will just stop Minecraft Military Force. Maybe I just won't upload as much. So the Nimitz aircraft carrier, that's gonna be my capstone project for Minecraft Military Force. At least by the end, I think at least this video would do really well when I finish it. Actually, it'll be a whole series, and it'll be super long. I don't know how many parts. Maybe it's gonna have 50 parts, because I think this tutorial, I'll probably film it little by little. I'm not gonna try to make every video an hour long. Maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes, something short and concise. But yeah, let me go over what I have so far in Nimitz, and what's the timeline for Nimitz. because a lot of you guys are interested in the Nimitz aircraft carrier especially. So this is the CVN-71 Theodore Roosevelt, USS Theodore Roosevelt, best US, or one of the best US presidents. Part of the reason why this thing takes so long to make is that each aircraft carrier is different. And even this version, they've made upgrades to it, like modernizations with the refitting, like they added this part. Well, I think in the beginning they had this part and then they removed this platform. And then later they added again. And oh yeah, all the Nimitz are slightly different. You know, some of them, they don't have like this tower thing. It's like attached to this thing, the island. And I've done a lot of work over the past few days and few months exactly. Can't see the flight deck. It's getting pretty close to being done over here at least. I do need to add in the arrestor gears, but I have like everything kind of laid out. I just need to figure out like if they're equidistant, or is this one like slightly closer together because there's like multiple here. I'm not sure. And there's only like one picture of like this, but then there's like aircraft parked on top of it, so I can't see like clearly where it is. So maybe I might have to look at some other Nimitz aircraft carriers. And let me go check out the inside part. I did make the back section more closer together, more narrow. I might make it even more narrow because I found out, you know, on the ends of the hangars, they get narrower. But I don't know exactly by how much. This is kind of based on like what Zytrix measured. But then again, mine and Zytrix are going to be a little bit different, I think. I also made the hangar door, you know, these two sections like a bit wider space. Before they were too narrow. And now it's more opened up. And yeah, I just added this whole section like today. A couple hours ago. I added the cranes now for the hangar doors here. Added the actual doors here. I'm probably not going to keep this iron block as the door block. I'll probably change it later. That's just a placeholder. And then I need to move up these lights. I just added it before the filming. And yeah, here's the outside portion. I worked a lot on this part. Before I was like flip-flopping between like this be 6 blocks and then 5.5, so I settled on this one because when I was working on this side, you know, I needed to make everything, you know, line up correctly. And yeah, and cool new thing I added recently is just the anchor. I really hope it's not too small. I feel like it's a little bit too small, but you know, let me know if this looks like the right size to you or not. Oh yeah, I added the helipads today. Like I put it into the actual deck itself. So yeah, we got the helipads down. That's very good. And it also added the dividers in the blast shields like this. So that's going to be 6 panels here and then 4 panels there. I was adding all these arrestor wire stuff. Added like this whole section here, made it all nice. And this whole section. And then I trimmed this a little bit. And another big deal was like the bottom here, the propellers. I finally added the propellers like that. And apparently like they actually go diagonally up a little bit here, the shaft. And yeah, so I finished this whole underside section. I was adding ribbings to this part. For some reason, they added ribs just to that. They didn't add it to the other one or the rest of the ones, so I don't know why. But they have it like that. And then I was working on all this today, like all this catwalk thing. They have a lot of these, and the pipe goes across to the back. I wonder what's inside the pipe. This little platform here, like the lights in the towel thing, and then the tail section. Here worked on the shaping a bit. You know, these like little platform things inside here. I was working on that. I just added this a couple hours ago. And yeah, the thing is, like every elevator is going to be a little bit different. And then this section here, I wonder if I showed you guys in the update video. I feel like I did, like the boats and stuff. There is another boat on the other side, like right over here. This section I just added. Still need to work on this area though. Oh my god, I did not mean to do that. I gotta fix that later. That was by accident. But there's also these little details, like this little thing here. Not sure what's it called, but there's also these like little holes, which I am adding because, you know, I want to be the most accurate as possible to my ability. And you know, every little detail, it matters. So yeah, there's another elevator. Start adding section here. I need to make this thing a little bit bigger actually. Then add this whole section here, and then I added, well, I already had it, but I just like refined this a little bit. So it's like embedded into the body, and then I need to add in the ring later. And also changed up the spacing. If you remember the last update, I had this a little bit like a slab down, but it turns out it's almost like to the very top. And also for the island, I made this window here, like a slab taller, because this window at the top is really taller than the other ones. And then I was adding all this part, and then apparently this part, it's like a little raised section here. Like I wouldn't even notice it. It's just Zytrix on his model, he showed it, and then I was like actually looking at the real life picture, and then I realized it was there. So then I just added that. Now I'm gonna go over like what I need to exactly do to finish this, and like what's the timeline exactly. So for all the things I need to work on, I need to add in the stabilizer fins here down at the bottom. I need to add, I guess, the whole arrested wire thing, the alignment, that's correctly. And then I need to add in all these little details here on the sides that could like stick out all these platforms, and that goes for like the other side as well. There might be like little things that stick out. And then I need to finish up this section here, and I need to add in all the stuff in the, like the walkways. I need to add in this like expansion that they added recently, and it's probably going to be on this side as well. I need to add in this weapons station here. For the island, I need to add in the interior for each of the bridges, which there's like 3 levels here. I need to work on the mast and make it all right, all the details and the height and everything. And a big thing is I need to work on the elevators, like the actual platforms themselves. And they're actually like different designs for each of the elevators, so that's gonna be a little pain. And also another problem is I need to add in like where like the detail for the elevator like on the inside before I add in the elevator, because once I add in the elevator then I can't see this part. So I need to do this part first, then add the elevator. And then on the interior part, I need to finish up this whole section here, like all the interior, all this thing, everything over here. I did a lot in this section though. Well, maybe I think maybe this hangar could be a little bit narrower in the back here. Then I need to finish the outside of this elevator. I did add in detail in this whole section because there's stuff over here that I didn't add. This whole section here, and like also there's like little holes that are going to be on the side of the ship, which I barely worked on. I need to add in a lot of more sections. I need to make this thing look smoother. I need to build like the tiny vehicles they have on the ship. So these are some prototypes, and I need to work on the interior of the fantail. Like I have this rough design here, but I'm not sure like all the dimensions and stuff. And I need to add a detail on the top of the island itself. So yeah, those are all the things that I need to work on. You know, day by day I keep chopping away at it. I spend days and days on it. Hopefully it'll be done by June of this year. You know, theoretically I think I could finish this if I just like kept working on it, be in a month. But even then, filming the actual tutorial video itself may take a while. And also, if I have any other commissions if you guys want, then I'll have to work on those. So yeah, I think maybe in a month I'll be done. And then maybe by June, the whole tutorial series will be done. But I don't know, this is just an estimate. The Nimitz is very close to being complete, but at the same time, still a lot of work to do. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, if you guys want to have any last commissions or you want to become a Patreon, I'll leave some links in the description down below. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.